Then Andre Agassi. He is a man who's done it all. One of just 6 men in history to amass a career Grand Slam. First Wimbledon in '92, then twice the champion at the US Open, 4 times down under, and then rounding out his resume with a victory at Roland Garros '99. He led his nation to Davis Cup victories. Earned Olympic gold in '96. He's a worldwide icon who transcends the game. Now, after 3 years away, Agassi returns. This week, for the first time since 2006, Agassi back in competition on the Outback Champion Series. Andre Agassi, a champion for the ages, back on court in Arizona next. A picture-perfect day in the Arizona desert and a picture-perfect scenario for tennis fans. Semi-final Saturday at the Cancer Treatment Centers of America Championships, and the occasion fans of this tour have been waiting for all year. Andre Agassi making his return to the court against the South African Ironman, Wayne Ferreira. Hi everybody, welcome to Surprise, Arizona, just about 20 miles to the west of downtown Phoenix, and welcome to our coverage of this final event on the 2009 Outback Champion Series. I'm Brett Haber. You know the star power on this tour is always sky high, but it's ratcheted up even a couple more notches this week with Andre Agassi returning for the first time since walking away after the 2006 US Open. He is back. The fans are eating it up. Here's the draw and how we got here. Agassi advancing with a quarterfinal win over Pernfors last night. Ferreira took out Philippoussis in 2 sets. Martin and Krickstein, the other 2 semifinalists, will play tonight. With that, I welcome in my partner, former ATP star Leif Shiras. And Leif, I think we saw this with Pete Sampras. He retired from the game and then needed a couple of years to kind of cleanse his palate and refresh himself. Now we're seeing Andre Agassi going through the same thing, and he's ready to come back.
Yeah, Agassi spent a bit of time with his family, and deservedly so. Spent a bit of time with his foundation. But now he is ready to take on the boys, spend a little time on the OCS, and play some real competitive tennis.
Ferreira starting on serve.
This is why Agassi feels comfortable playing Ferreira. He can stay in the rally, pick his spots to make Ferreira do a lot of the running.
Always so much pressure on a server when he's playing against the Agassi return. More doubles against Agassi than probably any player. $15-30. 15-30, opening game. Painting the corner, and I think Leif last night against Pernfors, different pace of play than he's going to get from Ferreira, and it's going to be very interesting to see how his timing evolves over these first 2 matches.
And he always plays well in the desert. He won the event here when it was a Scottsdale ATP event, so I think he feels comfortable out here from Vegas.
Flips the tape and goes wide. So Andre is on the board with a break early. Great start for him. Leaf talked to AA right before the match.
Andre, a big moment back out on the big stage. How does it feel to return to competitive tennis?
You know, I remember the reasons why I stopped now. But no, we had a little fun last night, and I'm looking forward to today playing Wayne, being back out here with some of my peers and friends. It's a good feeling.
You talked a little bit about the nerves last night, how you had to overcome that. How will you face that today?
Well, I think it's be a little bit better. To have one under your belt is always a good thing. And, you know, to be very familiar with somebody's game is also important. And Wayne and I played a lot of times. We go back a long way, so it should be good.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
The Talon-Air bio on Agassi, as if you didn't know everything about him already. Still living in the place where he was born in Vegas, #1 for over 100 weeks. 101, as a matter of fact, 7th most of the Open era. No call from the center lines person. He didn't put his hands down or out. It was kind of a freeze. Watch that. I don't know if you can see the lines person. He doesn't do anything. They usually, if it's in, they'll put their hands together.
Yeah.
40-15.
Yeah, and this has been a steady diet of pressure from Agassi. A little bit what we expected. You can see Ferreira is trying his best to keep the ball out of the Agassi strike zone. Lots of underspins, trying to make Agassi come up with something not quite so easy. So far, Agassi has had all the answers.
Agassi consolidates the early break with the hold. 2-love. He's up early.
Searching for something really fresh? Well, you don't have to sail around the world to get it. Just think Australian. Cruise into Outback Steakhouse and try a variety of delicious entrees made